Nacogdoches County now under a burn ban for 90 days
Yes,
or until it sort of gets wet again.
Yeah, absolutely. And part of it's due to the fire that took place earlier today in East Nacogdoches County. They had a fire there about 45 acres.
Really?
They got out of control. It was east of downtown along Highway 7, but they called for an emergency meeting. The commissioners did, and they enacted a burn ban. So this is now the second county that has been under a burn ban in East Texas. Rains County added a little bit earlier this week. So remember, in these two counties specifically, you cannot do outdoor burning. Now, there are some specifics, like, for example, in Nacogdoches County, you are allowed to grill as long as your grill has a cover. So you need to make sure you check with your local county officials to make sure what you can and cannot do when a burn ban is in effect. But I would even recommend for the majority of East Texas, because of what we have seen in terms of the lack of rain but still dry vegetation, we could definitely use a little bit more in terms of precipitation. So outdoor burning really not discouraged, even though we've had a decent amount of rainfall. Notice our drought monitor has seen a big improvement. We have a severe drought to our northwest, but that was an extreme drought last week, so that's a good sign. We have a moderate drought in a couple of areas, and then a level 1 drought in most portions of East Texas for us. This was updated earlier this week, and it did include the rainfall that we had from Monday night into Tuesday morning. Afternoon highs today into the mid and the upper 60s. A little bit cooler today as we had some colder air from aloft work its way down into the area. That's why we still had some strong winds. Wind gusts today were near 40 miles an hour. Right now, the wind speed is light to calm. That is a good sign, and that means the temperature is cooling down significantly. We're in the low 50s, already the 40s for several areas. Gilmer, you're at 52. Quitman, though, at 49. 48 in Athens, and Marshall down to 46. 49 in Carthage right now. Elkhart at 49. We've got 54 in Rusk, 51 in Kennard. Hemphill at 54, 51 the temperature in Groveton. We're headed to the 30s tomorrow morning. It is a cold start. There will be some patchy frost developing in some sections of East Texas. I don't expect it to be too significant, and probably more so up in our northern areas to start tomorrow morning, where some mid and upper 30s are more so anticipated. Tomorrow, if you want to get out on the lake, well, the weather's really going to be a lot better. There's still going to be a chop on the water, but nowhere as close to how intense it was today and from yesterday. More sunshine, the wind out of the southwest. We'll have high temperatures into the upper 70s and close to 80 for that daytime high. Now look at our wind gusts tomorrow. It's not too impressive. 15, 25 mile an hour gusts into the afternoon. We can handle that. That's not as strong as what we've seen over the last 48 hours. Now let me show you what happens on Sunday. Big changes to our winds. Southerly breeze picks up on Sunday. It's going to bring back some clouds, but our wind gusts in the afternoon, 30 to 35. There may be a couple of pockets that get very close to a 40 mile an hour gust, and this is why we're stressing that outdoor burning not recommended for any of our area, because of that dry vegetation and the strong winds that will increase. So we get a reprieve tomorrow, but then it picks back up again heading towards Sunday. Now we will see Gulf moisture increase heading into Monday. We've got to watch for the possibility of a couple of strong thunderstorms. It appears now Monday's risk of severe weather is very isolated and conditional at this point. We've got a stable layer in the atmosphere that may prevent thunderstorm development. So let's root for that on Monday. Hopefully we can get through Monday without any sort of severe thunderstorms. It appears, though, Tuesday is going to be our main weather day for severe weather. Notice what happens Tuesday afternoon. A pretty decent amount of rain and thunderstorms will pick up. Those are likely severe, with all modes of severe weather at play. That pulls east, but more rain develops Tuesday night heading into Wednesday morning. Wednesday still has a risk for some severe weather, but the question is going to be how much energy is available. Where's the cold front going to be at this point? That's still a question mark at this time. But what is going to be a little bit more certain are the available parameters in the atmosphere, especially on Tuesday. Gulf moisture, instability, the wind shear, and the lift in the atmosphere all together, where we could have some severe thunderstorms here in the area, especially on Tuesday. So remain weather aware. practice and prepare your safety plan now over the weekend before we look at the storm threat move in. Again, Monday, more of an isolated chance. We'll watch for it, but it doesn't look like it's anything too significant. The greater risk of severe weather appears to be on Tuesday, and it may linger into Wednesday. But we have a really nice weekend in terms of dry conditions. Just watch for the wind to pick back up a lot more on Sunday. Similar forecast here in Deep East Texas. We've got that risk of severe storms, especially going toward this upcoming Tuesday.
Every weekend is just great by me.